hello, Rise and Thrivers. Welcome to the Monday edition of Rise and Thrive Together. It is February 19th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and here we are in the middle of February. We are like halfway through the first quarter of 2024, so half of that first quarter. I'm super excited to be with you guys tonight, and before we go anywhere, I'd love to share with you, just in case you are a first timer or you need a reminder, what Rise and Thrive Together is about. And we are a vibrant community committed to educating and empowering and equipping you to get the results that you want through real talk, real actions, and real results. And I am super excited as I bring on my sister, as we get to have a very special evening tonight with two incredible guests. But before we get to that time, sis, this February, we have been on the topic of self boundaries. So, I want to say hello. And I'm just wondering if anything has come up for you since, last week to this week around self-care, self-love, and boundaries conversation.
Let me think about it. No, because in the last week I've pretty much been just to myself, staying in my lane and reaching out to my community as far as speaking engagements and remembering me and including me in the conversation of speaking engagements. And that's what I've been doing. Want to do a quick update though. So, hi, Rise and Thrivers. Quick update because I'm super excited. Overall, since I started this new healthy lifestyle back at the end of July till now, I have dropped 32 pounds.
Woo!
So I am very excited. Yay! And within the last week, I actually dropped 10 pounds. So I'm in beast mode with this new healthy lifestyle of mine, and absolutely enjoying it. And that was on my vision board. So it is absolutely great to see my vision board come to life, which it usually does. So I'm not shocked by that. But as my sister said, we are so excited for these two women that are going to join us. One is a repeat offender. And the other is a new friend to Rise and Thrive Together. So, Dr. Shenique Carmichael is the founder and president of Leah's Hopes and Dreams, which is a nonprofit organization. She's an accomplished business owner, leader, and business partner with over a decade of progressive experience leading and managing strategic business initiatives. She published 2 books. Her first is Don't Quit, God is Not Done Yet. This book was written to encourage, motivate, and empower individuals to keep moving forward no matter what obstacles they face. Her second book, Rise Above, focuses on removing negativity, anxiety, fear, and disappointment from your life. Woo! Girl, those are 2 hot topics. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to bring on Dr. Shenique Carmichael, and she will introduce our new and special guest and friend of Rise and Thrive Together. Hey, Doc.
Hey, ladies, how y'all doing? Thank y'all for having me again.
Well. How are you?
Good. I'm great, thanks.
Awesome. We would love for you to introduce our new friend to Rise and Thrive Together, please.
Yes. So we have this beautiful young lady that's joining us tonight. I'm so excited that Ms. Pat Barrett is a really great friend of ours. Mike and I, we were able to meet them with one of our serving opportunities that on the street with New Beginnings. And I found it out that she started a new nonprofit organization, Rutland and Parsons, and they do a lot of medical missions. She has 5 beautiful sons. Beautiful sons. She is a family mom. She a woman. She is a beautiful wife, and I thank God for allowing us to connect paths because she has impacted my life so deeply, and I'm so grateful to partner with her and to do the kingdom work right now. So that's his Pat, and I'm sure share more.
Miss Pat,
Thank
welcome
you.
to Thrive Together.
Thank you, ladies. It's a pleasure being here.
Awesome, awesome. So listen, guys, tonight is going to be a little bit different. As Dr. Shenique Carmichael said, we are partnering together. Remember, we always talk about community and we grow within our community and our community pushes us. Community is so involved in what both Shenique and Miss Pat they do, and they've graciously invited Reg and I along with them. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. We are going to hit on what they're doing, why they're doing it, and how, most importantly, you as a community can get involved. So, Doc, take it away. What are we
Absolutely.
doing? What are we working on?
What are we doing? What are we working on? Absolutely amazing. Is that my phone that you can hear? I don't have another phone on, but can you hear echo?
A little bit, but it's all good. Keep on going.
I don't think it was mine, but anyway, yeah. So we have some amazing things coming our way. As I mentioned, Miss Pat and I are paths connected, and it was just ministry and just mission after mission. And so, and then our paths connected even before Miss Pat's got connected with us, like-minded people doing like-minded things for the kingdom of God. It is just amazing how God has just been connecting people together to do his work. And so we have some great things coming our way. Right now, we're looking at a back to school giveaway. We have a lot of things happening in Charlotte, but our international mission is what we want to talk about tonight. And so our back to school giveaway. So we have a week of activities coming up in August 15th through the 22nd. And I'm excited about that. Our back to school giveaway, that's our usual event that we have during the summer. So we have some exciting things happening there. We have our backpacks that we'll be giving away, our school supplies that we'll be giving away. What's so important about this specific event? Our goal is to target and provide at least 500 families with food items. And I literally mean not just, certain bags with just a few items in them. Our goal is to literally pack our families with rice, flour, grits, the dry food, sugar for the kids, peanut butter and jelly, jam, soup. I mean, it's a need. And the reason why we want to focus on food as well is every time we go home, and I'm from Exuma, it's like with the economy and the rising cost in food, it's just expensive. And so because of that, God has just led on our hearts to be able to provide food for those families. So the first 500 families that attend and kids that attend the event will walk away with a literal bag full with true food that they can use, and that will last a while, right? Not just one and done, but something that they can use for a while to help feed themselves and their families. So I'm grateful for that. And I'm just grateful to be able to serve and do the things that God has called us to do. So that's the first event. I'll stop and then see if there are any questions there. And we can.
Well, I do have one. I want to jump in, and it's how long have you been doing this? We don't want to make it seem like, hey, we just started doing this. How long have you been doing this backpack giveaway in Exuma in the Bahamas?
In Exuma, this will be our 4th year, but we've been going to the Bahamas now since 2018. Yeah, serving. So we started serving in Nassau, and then we transitioned to Exuma because Exuma is the island that I was raised in. It's the island that I know. When I go back, it's like I'm the poverty in some areas is still there, and meaning that some people are still hurting, right? Some people are still desiring. And when I go to the stores, when we go up and I go to the stores and I see the prices in those stores, I'm like, how are these families affording this? I mean, affording to live and to eat. I mean, literally a box of cereal, $12.99. You can get a box of cereal here for $3-4. And
Wow.
I just don't understand how they're doing it. I know I'm saying I'm no longer there, but I feel like if I can contribute in any way, food is something that I would love to be able to provide to our families no matter what.
Absolutely, absolutely. So that's one event that's taking place. Tell us the date again
Yeah.
of that event.
So the event will be on Friday, August 16th.
Okay.
So normally we
And
have
that's in the Bahamas, guys.
Yes, it is on Exuma, Georgetown, Exuma. So normally our event is on a Saturday, but because we have a week full of just jam-packed with activities, we had to transition the activities on certain days. And so the back to school giveaway is scheduled for Friday, Friday the 16th, August 16th. It will be held on the Georgetown Regatta Park, where we normally service our families and the communities. So even then, right, they look forward to this event because we cater to the community as a whole. We're going to have toiletries, we're going to have socks, we're going to have school supplies, we're going to have, like I said, specific food items that families can walk away with. I'm excited about that. And then we also have a surprise that we're going to have raffles, maybe laptops, not a laptop, but we're going to have laptops. We probably will have some tablets. We might have a desktop. You just never know. You have to show up to be able to enter the drawings and win whatever surprise or surprises we have.
That's so awesome.
Shenique, I'm so thrilled that we get to be a part of this, that we have chosen to, expand our hearts and expand who we are. This has been a conversation for Raquel and I since we decided to partner up and collaborate together to do the mission and service of what we want, right? Definitely that God has given us this blessing to be able to bless others. But I know that one of the things, just in case there are people that don't know about Leah's hopes and dreams, I know we kind of jumped right into it. Can you just take a moment and share with the audience what Leah's hopes and dreams is about?
Yeah. So Leah's Hopes and Dreams is a nonprofit organization that started off in Charlotte, but ventured abroad. And our focus is on three things. We focus on three pillars: hunger, education, and housing. And so our housing ministry, we currently have a house in Charlotte that really focuses on individuals coming off the street. But the other two houses that we have here focus on individuals coming out of incarceration. Then we have another home in Concord that focuses on just veteran families. And so we literally, the basis of really getting out of homelessness is having a roof over your head. And so a good thing about that is one of the surprises or one of the reveals that we wanted to talk about this year is that we're going to continue to expand our housing ministry because the need is so great. So I'm so grateful to be able to share more about that and have additional homes for individuals who are in need. The other ministry is our feeding ministry, our hunger ministry. So we focus on feeding individuals on the street of Charlotte. We have the shower truck, we provide haircuts, toiletry. Depending on the seasons, we're able to provide different items. We collect different items for these individuals. But we also target and cater to those individuals who have homes, right? They'll call and they need a box of food that we can that we put together, and we will take it to their homes, or we have them come to one of the transitional homes to come pick up some of the food items. So we focus on that. And then from an educational perspective, we focus on really building and educating individuals who are stuck in their current career and or who want to be able to transition out and do something different. So we just completed our first technology curriculum. So I'm excited about that. And so individuals were able to learn a lot about building websites. They were able to get certified in Agile. It's a methodology that we use in corporate America to manage projects. So Agile certification, we were able to put in some, share that information and certified some individuals. So, and then we help individuals who are in the home get certified and recognize their strengths and abilities so they can follow their dreams as they're in the homes to be able to either get certified in a certain area so they can start their own company and or just pursue a career that they never thought they could do. So we try to encourage them to do that. So those are the three ministries that we focus on right now.
Awesome.
Thank you so much, because that is like huge for the people to get the huge perspective and how we're now taking this over to where you are from, to really have the viewers understand, yes, she has done and has created this nonprofit, and now as she went from local to Shenique is from the beautiful area of Bahamas, and we have, I'm going to be honest, right? Like, this is real talk, right? Where people hear, oh, Bahamas, beautiful place to go and visit, and it is. But like everyone else, no matter where we are here in the United States or across the world,
Absolutely.
everybody deals with that practice, and then is that we're bringing it back to where you grew up from and to be able to serve the people. Zuma, super excited. So thank you for sharing. And I know we're going larger and bigger.
We've got some great comments here. Dr. Pat, we're getting there. We're getting there. But we want to say people are shouting out both you and Shenique, and they're saying great contribution to communities in need. God bless you for your many years of service, and that's for both of you. Leah's Hopes and Dreams is a wonderful ministry. This is awesome. We're getting some amazing comments. Thank you all for joining and for throwing your comments in here. It really is encouraging and supportive of these two incredible women. Now, Doc, you said you've got something else, right? You've got the backpack. What else do we have?
Oh, yeah. And so we have our first International Empowerment Summit that's coming up as well during that week of activities. And that way that is the event that you guys are going to support us. And so let's talk about it, right? So we did a small survey on the island to talk about what would be beneficial now that we have all of these people traveling with us, and now that we have so much interest in the actual event itself or the activities, what can we do to empower our families on the island? And so currently we have about 35 people booked to fly down with us who will be attending our international summit. So our goal is to talk about financial stability, right? We have speakers that's flying from all over the US to speak. We have additional speakers to add to the speakers list, but you guys are on there. So I want to hear from you guys and what y'all think. We're going to do leadership, entrepreneurship. We're going to talk about education, the importance of education. I'm just excited about this because I know this is going to be a heavy hitter. People are going to be excited about it, and they're going to walk away with a lot of knowledge, a lot of networking, a lot of just connections. And trust me, I am excited about the international summit that we're going to put on on the 20th, on the August 17th.
I'm like, it's right on the flyer. It's right on the flyer.
Yeah. Okay. See, I'm just excited about it all. But yeah, so you guys are speakers. Talk about it. What do you think?
You said it. Just excited to bring, educate, empower, and equip, which is what Rise and Thrive Together is all about. Educate, equip, and empower people to live the life they want to live. And we are just so grateful to your ministry, Leah's Hopes and Dreams, for affording us the opportunity to do what we absolutely love, what we're passionate about, and our gift. We get to share our gift with others. So we truly appreciate you for this opportunity, and it's going to be a powerhouse. I am absolutely looking forward to doing community service through the backpack, of course, the summit, and also I won't share what's coming up next, but that's where Miss Patty's going to jump in. I'm excited because that is super, super new and just loving it. Sis, I'm going to let you give your take on how you feel about this.
Yeah, this has been when Raquel and I reconnected. We made it. We going to serve it happen. Now, here's the thing: we believe in community. Community starts with one conversation at a time, and so and we all know what that takes, right?
There she goes.
It does take a village. It takes everybody to be all in and a part of it. That's what she's going to say.
Yeah, thank you, sis, for doing that for me. And so, yeah, we got to step into, being with someone who is absolutely my heart, right? It's our hearts. It is a tremendous, yes, it's a tremendous ministry. So why not? Do not, reinvent something that is already there and is already out there. So I'm just honored and thrilled to be able to be of service and to be able to share my voice and make a difference for others. But I want to take it to the next level. Come on, Shenique, let's share about the next
Yes,
level.
because I want to hear from Miss Pat over there. She's been
Yes.
too quiet in the corner.
Yeah. No, put Shenique on the back burner. Let's talk about it, Miss Pat. What do we have coming up? What's going on?
Thank you, ladies. Okay. Well, Rutland and Parsons is excited to partner with Leah's Hopes and Dreams, and then with you two beautiful ladies and the others. We're going to be taking a medical team down to Exuma, and on Monday and Tuesday, I believe it's the 20th and the 21st, we'll be having a medical missions. And so, as you can see on the flyer, some of the wonderful participants, our medical team. We have quite a few nurses on my team, nurse practitioners. We have a pharmacist who is key. She is phenomenal. She has been with us on quite a bit of our mission trips. And so we'll be partnering and doing what the Lord will bring to us on those 2 days to help the people in the best way that we can. It's exciting because last year and the year prior, we went to Nigeria, which was the furthest that we've gone. We've done Dominican Republic, Guatemala, but the last 2 years, the Lord opened the doors for us to be able to go to Nigeria. And that in itself was a phenomenal experience. And so these wonderful professionals are coming again, some of them with us this year, to be a blessing to the people in Exuma.
Wow. So, Miss Pat, I've got a question. Tell us a
Sure.
little bit about, not a question, I got a statement. I'm going to put you to work. Tell us a little bit about this Rutland and Parsons. What is that about? How long has it been around? Give us some background on it.
Rutland and Parsons, believe it or not, I've been doing missions, not medical, but just missions, mission trips. My first mission trip was when our baby son was a baby 37 years ago. And so at that time, it started out with children's ministry, going to different countries, and we would do vacation Bible school through our church. But then a couple of years later, I was introduced to medical missions from a church in New York, Bethel Gospel Assembly. That's the first experience I had in the Dominican Republic. And who would know that the Lord would turn it around where I would be, able years later to coordinate. I'm not in the medical field, but I'm able to coordinate, from that experience. Rutland and Parsons happens to be the street that we lived in Freeport, New York. We lived at Rutland Road, and the
Wow.
cross street was Parsons 4 years
Wow.
ago, because my sons and my husband have been phenomenal. They've been telling me for years, you need to start a ministry, a humanitarian, ministry. And so during COVID, our fourth son, Stevie, he said, Mom, we're all locked in. He said, you got to get started, do something. I said, what am I going to call it? And immediately he said, Rutland and Parsons, because that's where it started for me. My first mission trip, when our pastor's wife in New York asked me to go to Jamaica, we were living at Rutland and Parsons, and we were there for 20 years. And he said, Mom, that's where it started. So that's how come we came up with Rutland and Parsons, because the Lord started the work in me while I was living at Rutland and Parsons.
Wow.
So it's been
Freeport, Long Island. I am
Freeport, Long
from.
Island.
Let me tell you, Miss Pat, you didn't even know this. Guess what, guys? This is just live right now. I love Freeport. I live not too far from Freeport. I lived almost most of my life on Long Island, and Freeport is my jam. So I know exactly what you're talking about now. And it was
Yes.
just so funny when I saw that name. I was like, oh, I know where that is, but that can't not be that. So I love it, love it, love it. What a
Yes.
beautiful way to I mean, right? Like you're not even a healthcare provider, and here you are doing exactly what you're meant to do, which is like, guys, this is the whole point. Think big. Like you don't have to be a healthcare provider to make an impact and a difference on the world, right?
But
Absolutely.
her gifting is to coordinate, and that's what
Exactly.
she's absolutely staying in her lane. Now, I'm curious, how did we make the connection between Rutland and Parsons and Leah's hopes and dreams? Connect that for
Well,
us, Miss Pat. You've been sitting relaxing a long time.
I give
I'm
leadership
from
to the
Brooklyn, so I'm gonna
mission.
call you out.
That's fine. That's fine. I give leadership to the mission ministry in New Beginnings Church. And one of the team members, Wanda McWilliams, told me, because I'm always looking for um, organizations or ministries to be able to serve them, to partner with them. And so our assignment from our leadership is always to go out and serve others, serve the community. And so Wanda McWilliams told me, she suggested, oh, there's a young lady who does feed homeless, uptown. And so that's how we connected. And in connecting with Shenique, I don't remember how many years ago. It might have been about, I know it was after COVID, I'm sure. And so it may be about 3 years or so, but I feel like we've been serving with them for forever because it was just such a connection. And that's how we got connected with Leah's Hope through New Beginnings Missions. And so when she mentioned that they go to Exuma, my husband and I said, oh, maybe one year we'll partner with them. So December, we had the opportunity, again, Stu and I and Minister Wanda, we went down to serve in their Christmas giveaway. And I said, oh, yeah, we have to take a team, and so in talking with her and finding out what the needs are in Exuma, that's where we also arrived at the medical mission.
Wow. So you're taking a team, you guys are going down to Exuma, and you're just providing what kind of medical services? Is it all kinds of services? Which ones? What is it?
Shenique did a survey, or she contacted folks there in Exuma to see what the greatest needs are, because of course in 2 days you can't do everything. So in Exuma, and Shenique, you can jump in because if in case I'm missing something.
Okay.
The main uh, complaints, or for lack of a better word, is diabetes. Yeah, diabetes, um,
Hypertension.
hypertension. Then there's also a high level of cancer
Breast
on the
cancer.
island. Breast cancer, right? So we're going to be going down. Of course, Shenique was able to get one of the Dr. Lizette Akers, who is coming also. And like I said, we have nurse practitioners and RNs, and there's a nurse anesthetist also, and a chiropractor. So they know their lanes. They know how to, all coordinate and get this done, and along with the pharmacist. So we'll be focusing on those areas. If something else comes up that they're able to manage while they're there, by all means. If not, they'll be referred to the
clinic, the
clinic
Georgetown clinic
in Georgetown. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know Shenique can expound more on what I just said, because she knows the details of the needs there. But that's what we're doing. And our pharmacist will be there to dispense the meds that will be needed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Sis, do you have any questions in the final minute or so that we've
No
got going
questions.
on?
I'm just so moved and touched by what is possible when you connect with people and how you can expand something that has been, Leah's Hopes and Dreams has been doing for quite a long time now, and now is able to take it to the next level. So I say to everybody, if you are interested in connecting and making a difference, there are many ways that you can come and support this cause, right? And if this isn't that cause, guess what? Take a moment. What do you want to make an impact on? One person, one conversation could start with, now 4 people, up to 35 people around the world traveling, including medical professionals to provide the health services and the medications that are needed to provide clothing and food and backpacks for children, and including education that and empowerment that will make them move, not just move forward, but rise and thrive. So that's what I have to say. So guys, please connect with Miss Pat. Please connect with Shenique, and we'll throw up a way that you can learn more and come join us on this amazing journey.
So, Miss Pat, I'll
Yes.
go to you first. What is one big ask that you would ask of this community right here, right now? What's one big ask?
One big ask, Shenique said it about the food items. That is major. Also, if folks would love to donate to Leah's Hopes and Dreams so that we will have we will alleviate the expenses of medication, because we're taking it in. The folks are not there. This clinic is free, but of course costs money to purchase the medication. So if folks would like to donate to Leah's Hopes and Dreams or to Rutland and Parsons so that we can purchase medication, and we would love for folks to be able to donate the food items that were mentioned earlier.
Okay. And
Oh,
Dr. Carmichael, what is one big ask that you have of the community?
Yeah, support, right? Financial support, because it is a huge need. It's a major undertaking. As she mentioned, we have the medical mission, we have the back to school. We are targeting just families for food, about 500 families to feed. And I already mentioned the cost of the food on the island. So you'll be contributing to a great need, right? And so at the end of the day, we are a community trying to strive to save one life at a time. And if you want to be a part of that, please donate. Whether it's food, whether it's funding, or whether it's resources that you know that we can reach out to, any little bit helps. So thank you for your support. We look forward to partnering with you in the future and or connecting with you later on after the show.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the flyer that's being shown now for the summit, the reason we're showing it is because there is a QR code. If you want to donate, please scan that QR code. If you are interested in being a guest and just supporting this entire mission, this community-oriented, God-driven 4-day event, you can also attend. The other link there is for if you want to register and attend the summit. Okay, so it takes a village. We say it, but we actually want to see y'all have the village come and support. That's what we're here for. We want to thank Dr. Carmichael so much, and Miss Pat, our new friend on Rise and Thrive. Thank you both for all that you're doing in the community selflessly. You are giving of your time, you are giving of your finances, and we truly and truly need more pioneers like you both. So thank you very much. And remember, guys, always, 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 it is together that we can rise and thrive. Till next time.
thank you.